So as you can see, this is equipped with the daytime running lights, daytime running LED lights at the front and at the rear as well. So this right here is the key fob. This is your lock, unlock, and this is the automatic boot open and close button. Let's demonstrate that function now. So as I long press it, the boot opens on its own, and if you press it again, closes. So this feature you only get in the Activity Edition GLA 220d. Let's unlock the car. Let's get inside. As you open the door mirror opens on its own. So guys, this is quite a sporty interior, and as you can see, you have your optional 12-inch display, which only comes in the GLA 220 and the Activity Edition. As you can see, you're greeted with a nice graphic with this huge screen in the middle. This is showing your kilometers and the trip. Let's start the car, guys, as it's getting really hot in here. So guys, this is the entertainment display which you get. This GLA is also equipped with a navigation system. As I said, all features of the GLA 220d plus some additional features in the Activity Edition. As you can see, you get this navigation. You get good crisp screen here, which does not actually bother your eyes when you're driving. I'll explain this in a bit. Let's just go over the interiors first. You get a two-tone interior with a nice grey carbon fiberish finish to it. This feels very premier. These are the AC controls. There is the entertainment control with a 12 CD changer, and this GLA is also equipped with a panoramic sunroof, which is controlled from here. You just press it like this, so both the sunroofs from the back and the front open simultaneously, and you can open this part of this glass as well. You get a nice airy feel. As you can see, you have your turbine blade style AC vents. You just turn it right to close, left to open. So let's go over the steering wheel first. You get a flat bottom steering wheel with a optional control here, and your phone and the volume controls here. And here you get the hydraulic seat functions with a 3% memory function, lock and unlock button. Here you get the mirror controls. Then all 4 automatic power windows. This is the button right here to open the boot. You can do it from the key. This is the automatic headlights function. You get a bi-xenon projector headlamps on this version. This is your parking brake. Although you don't need to press it, it engages and disengages itself automatically. Guys, this screen right in the middle, this is the most fun part. So you get a whole lot of functions on this multi-informative display. As you can see, I'm just controlling it by pressing this left and right. So as you can see, you get your trip, and in the you are in the trip function right now. So you just scroll up and down. So here you can see the range and the charge of the battery when you press the brake. Here you can see a eco display when actually the car tells you like how much acceleration you're giving, what is the steering turn. If you're turning the steering right, so you'll get a green bar here which indicates your fuel economy, better fuel economy. There's a nice graph. Here you get a trip A, trip B, and sporty style speed, digital speed. And once you go in the navigation, so whatever route you set on this navigation will be displayed here with the road name, directions, even the lane changing directions. You get a nice graph of a lane, so you know which lane you should keep in when you're speeding on the highway. And this is your audio which is playing right now, so you can change your audio tracks from here. There's your telephone, so you can actually see who's calling right here on the screen, on the small screen. Guys, as you know that this is an activity edition top of the line model, so it gets all the nitty-gritty features which the Mercedes has to offer. So this gets an assistance graphic. So here you can see that any obstacle, this is an obstacle avoidance system. So any obstacle on the road, so it will indicate you, and it will indicate if the car is coming from the right or the left. So you can actually graphically see it here. Here you get the ESP, you can turn it off and on, and here you get an attention assist. So the car knows that if you're not attentive, or if you need a brake or something, so according to your steering inputs, your driving style, it knows that you need a brake or something, so it will notify you. So here you can set it to sensitive, standard, or off. So if you set it to sensitive, it will be very sensitive to your attention. So we were here, assistance, this will indicate you the service. So right now it says that it doesn't need any service right now, service due in 333 days. So here you'll get all the error messages, anything which is wrong with your car, so it will be displayed here. So here again you'll see the instrument cluster settings, so you can set it to miles or kilometers. Here you can set your lighting, daytime running. You can turn off your DRLs from here. Just go to vehicle, so you can limit your speed. You can set your speed limit from here, so it will not go beyond that. So convenience, you can set your auto fold in mirrors when you lock and unlock the car. So if you don't want the mirrors to be folded, so you can set it from here, and you can reset it to factory settings. So this is the multi-informative display. These are all the wiper controls, including the rear wiper controls. There's your indicator from here. Below the wiper control you have one more lever here. As you can see, this is a speed, this is the cruise control option. So you can set your speed limit as well. You can plus or minus your cruise control speed, and you can reset it from this button like this. You can see the light here is on, so it knows that the cruise control has turned on. And this version gets a paddle shifter, so you can change your gears from here as well, plus or minus. This is your this is the gear. This is the typical Mercedes gear, so just turn it up to reverse. As you turn on reverse, you'll see the very crisp reversing camera with the guidance lights. So here you can set a 360-degree view as well, plus a 180-degree view, and that's your neutral. And just press this button to park, and just press it down to drive. Now let's go over the entertainment display. you get this huge screen. On this version you get your navigation, your radio. You can turn on your radio from here, and it's controlled by this knob right here. This is the back button, this is the knob button. So plus media, it has Bluetooth, it has aux, it has Apple Carplay. So I'll just demonstrate the Apple Carplay in a minute. This is your telephone, and this is your vehicle settings. So let's go through this. In the vehicle settings, you get your locator illumination. If you don't know where your car is in the parking, so you can turn it off and on. Your interior lighting delay, exterior lighting delay. It means when the car is unlocked, so how much time you want the lights to be on. So like that. So this is the very interesting option, dynamic select. So as you can see, this when you press this button right here, so you can see it has sport, individual, off-road mode, eco mode, and comfort mode. So the individual option, if you select the individual option, so it will manually, you can set all your options from here. You can actually configure your engine to be on eco or comfort, or you can set your climate control to eco or comfort. So it gives more fuel economy. You can set your eco start stop option. You can set your steering to comfort or eco, whatever you feel like. You can actually customize each and every setting of this car to make it your personalized driving style. So here it will display the vehicle data. So as you know that if I turn the steering, so you know that how much degrees is the front wheel rotating. So whenever you're parking, so you know that the car is straight. Lots of option, guys. So from here you can see your consumption, 0, 5, 10, 15 minutes, like that. So here you can read your owner's manual, you can set the time, and plus here you can actually, whenever you're in, suppose you're in media, so you can go right here, you can set your sound settings from here. This is your hill descent control, this is your auto start stop, this is your dynamic select, and this is your ESP. And this is the EC controls right here. So this is the temperature, it will show you here. This is the modes: interior circulation, AC modes, rear defogger, front defogger, and this is the fan speed. You get lots of storage options right here. There's your box, and right here you have your this USB is for the Apple CarPlay, and this is the normal USB. Your lumbar button is right here. Guys, by pressing this button, this dynamic select button, as you can see here, you can actually select your modes. GLA 220d is equipped with comfort, sport, individual, off-road, and eco mode, which shows here on the screen as well, with a nice display of colors. Guys, this engine in the GLA 220 you get is a 170 horsepower engine, whereas in the GLA 200 you get a 138 bhp engine.